What's going on, brothers? What's going on? It is your dude, International Passport, here again for yet another classic live stream. Hope you're doing well worldwide, brothers. As always, when you come in the live stream chat, let me know if you can hear me loud and clear by pressing A1. Press A1, press A1, press A1. How is my audio? Is my audio good, brothers? Press A1, please. Whew. How's the audio? Bass pull clips, thank you very much. Aussie, thank you very much. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay. So let's get straight to it. As always, thank you very much, brothers, for you know, uh for coming on here, showing some support. That's much appreciated. When you come on here, please like the video. Likes are extremely important, very important. Hit the super chats tonight, hit the PayPal donation, join Patreon. Make sure you cop the merch too. Show me some support. That'd be greatly appreciated. So let's get straight into it, brothers. Let's get straight into it. In this live stream, I got a special guest here who shall be breaking down Taiwan for us, right? Taipei, Taiwan in particular. I got a guest called Mr. L in the building. Oh, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing well, sir. Thank you.
Awesome. So, Mr. L, before we break down your time in Taiwan, brother, do you mind giving us a brief intro about, who you are, where you're from, and anything interesting about you, bro?
Yes. Okay. So, my name's Earl. Originally from Florida, live in Washington State now. Army veteran. Worked in the semiconductor industry. That's why I did so much travel to Asia. And that's pretty much it.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. So, Taiwan, brother. Where were you in Taiwan? Was it Taipei mostly?
Well, actually, when I was in Taiwan, it was for, well, I call it job trip, but business trip because I was set because when I was working in the semiconductor industry, I was going out there for TSMC, Micron, the semiconductor company. So I was there for work.
Mm, okay. And you were in Taiwan? So you
I,
were in
I,
Taipei?
I went to okay, so the semiconductor companies were located in Hsinchu and Taichung, and then I on the weekends I went to Taipei.
Okay, awesome, bro. Awesome. So you were there mostly for work, and obviously when you were working there, you explored and dabbled within the Taiwanese culture, right?
Correct.
Awesome, bro. So let's get straight into it, bro. Obviously, I want to know about the woman. I want to know how different they are from Chinese women. Taiwanese people, they are Chinese ethnically. So I want to know how different they are from mainland Chinese people and, the Taiwanese Chinese woman, But let's break it down before so. So, brother, can you break down for me, brother, the culture in Taiwan? Is Taiwan a conservative culture? Is it a liberal culture? Is it in between those two? Break it down for us, brother, culturally.
You can't say, well, how can I explain it? You can't compare the conservative and liberal to what America is. Um, of course, they, of course, they instituted gay marriage in Taiwan, but as far as like family itself, I'm gonna say conservative because mom and dad in the home, the children honoring their parents, and children wanted to, have a family of their own as well.
Okay, so would you say they have the average Taiwanese person has a conservative mindset?
Yes.
Okay, so the liberalism we see in the West isn't flying in Taiwan.
No.
Fantastic. Okay, this is good, bro. Family orientated, conservative thinking. Uh, Dad in the house, mom in the household, raise children. Dad leads the household. Is that how it is, bro?
Yes.
Fantastic, fantastic. Now, obviously you've been to China, right? If I'm not
Hmm.
mistaken.
Yes. I bet
You've been to Taiwan. Are there similarities between those two people, or are there differences, bro? In your opinion,
there's differences.
break it down.
There's differences. Okay, so I'm gonna say overall, Taiwanese are much more friendlier to foreigners. much more friendlier to foreigners. Um, I mean, even with the little bit of Mandarin I can speak, I I get more smiles, and sometimes as the as being different in Taiwan, they can spot to see. They'll run up to you and want to practice their English on you. I've That was done to me so many times. When I was out and about. So basically, they don't have no issues with talking to strangers. And in in reference to mainland, they and another thing with Taiwan, they're not staring and pointing at you like they do in the mainland China. In mainland China, there are times, how you go to the zoo and look at a cage, stare at a caged animal.
Yeah.
Well, there are times in China I felt like that. I was just sitting down eating, then there's this crowd of people just staring at me. I was like, okay, now I know what those animals in the zoo feel like. But in Taiwan, you don't get that. They pretty much mind their own business. They're not staring at you. They're doing their own thing. They're not pointing to you, and not. It's much more pleasant experience.
Awesome. Fantastic, bro. Now, going on from there, brother, in terms of, the culture, lifestyle, what's the lifestyle like, brother, in Taiwan, brother? Is it a fast-paced lifestyle? Is it slow-paced? Is it in the middle? Is it similar to Hong Kong? What's the lifestyle out there, brother, in Taiwan?
I would say it depends. I mean, like, okay, I was in Hsinchu, working in Hsinchu. That was like a slower pace. Taipei's okay. Overall, Taipei's is a faster pace than Hsinchu and Taichung. Okay, but even Taipei is not that fast. I mean, compared to like Seoul and um, Singapore is faster than Taipei, in my opinion. You know, Shanghai is much more faster than Taipei. So it's in comparison to other cities, it's faster than the other cities, but not as fast as other cities I've been to.
Okay. Interesting, bro. Interesting. Um, so going on from there, bro, did you experience any racism there from the Taiwanese people? Any slurs said towards you? Any N-word use? Any sort of animosity from them? Any sort of bad vibes from them, brother, from Taiwanese people towards you as a black man?
Zero. I haven't experienced none. All my experiences were good, and people were friendly towards me. I mean, there were times where, for instance, when I was in Hsinchu, the hotel staff, they're like, I was the only foreigner in their hotel, and they were breaking their necks to make sure I was comfortable. I mean, I made I for instance, I made a complaint about, oh, my room is too small. Then they gave me this suite for the same price, and just and that was one instance. And then just going to restaurants or coffee shops, they gave good service. They were friendly towards you. You know, I didn't experience nothing, no racism, no hostility, nothing like that.
Wow. When you went to the club, brother, so no weird looks, nothing like that, bro?
No,
Wow.
I mean, because
When you went,
they've seen. Here's the thing: they've seen foreigners before, and that's because of. I'm going to attribute that to the semiconductor industry, because company I with in Santa Clara, California, we're there a lot because TSMC is a huge customer. So, we're out there a lot. And then I'm going to say also because there's English teachers out there too. I mean, in fact, while I was in Taipei, I was past a restaurant, and his, brother, who was an English teacher there, said, "Hey, hey, how you doing?" So uh, I didn't get no stairs. Not like the
Wow.
weird, not like in China.
Okay. So in the clubs, right? Were they saying the N word during the rap songs, brother?
You know what? Quite honestly, I didn't go to no hip hop clubs in Taiwan. I went to jazz clubs. Went to jazz clubs. I went to, oh, what was that? There was a techno club I went to. There was a piano bar I went to. There was a club that was playing house music. So I couldn't tell you about the hip hop clubs because I didn't go to them.
Okay, fair enough, bro. Fair enough. So, next question for you, brother, is in terms of safety. Is Taiwan a safe society? Walking around at night for a brother walking around by himself? Did you feel safe there, 24/7?
Bruh, 3 o'clock in the morning, walking down a dark alley in Taipei or Hsinchu or Taichung, I felt 1,000 times more safe than I do here in the United States.
Wow, incredible. Okay, Taiwan is looking great so far. Here, looking great so far. So, what about cost of living there, bro, in Taiwan? Um, was it expensive there compared to America? Was it cheaper? Break it down for us, bro.
It's cheaper. So the transportation. I mean, okay. So when I was in Hsinchu, on the weekends I would take the bus to go up to Taipei. That bus ride, I think it was like I think about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hour bus ride, and that bus ride was like $3. You know, to go, to go to another city. If you take if if you take the train's mainly in Taipei. If you take the train to and from the airport, that's maybe $5. For your transportation. Um, taxis are reasonable as well. Eating food, you can eat cheap. Eat cheap there. If you're out there eating like local food, of course, or I know I ate dim sum at a restaurant there by myself, and that was maybe all the dim sum that I ate that came out to like $12. Um, I know one of my local coworkers, Taiwanese guy, he's before he got with his girlfriend and got married, he was living in a 1 bedroom apartment, and if I remember right, his apartment costs 1 bedroom apartment costs like $600 US.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So to me, the you know prices there are very reasonable compared to the United States.
Awesome. Fantastic. So, next question for you, bro, is in terms of food. So, food wise, brother, is the food good in Taiwan? What was your favorite food there? Is the food cheap? What was your favorite cuisine? Break it down for us, bro.
I mean, Taiwanese food is awesome. There's this one dish that I absolutely love that I make a big deal out of, but the locals look at me as like it's only you know something so common for them, but me, I make a big deal out of it. It's called it's beef noodle. So basically, it's noodles with some braised. They can have braised beef or like the sautéed beef in the noodle. I absolutely love that. That was my favorite dish there, and I got that for like 3-4 bucks.
That's quite cheap. Wow.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, transportation in Taiwan, how does one move about, brother? Buses, trains, and is it cheap as well? Or
Yeah,
do we use Uber? Break it down for us, bro.
I mean, you can take the bus, you can take the train, you can take taxis. Um, Buses and train, of course, are going to be cheaper than the taxis. So that's the way I moved, when I was there. So that was because that was the cheapest route. So sometimes I took taxis because, of course, the company was paying for my transportation. So if I had to go there be to my destination quicker than the train or bus, then I would take a taxi. But it didn't cost. The cost wasn't that bad with the taxi. So
Okay, awesome, fantastic. What about Uber? Is Uber there in Taiwan?
when I was there, Uber was not established yet. Um, I think. Give me a moment. Yeah, when I was there, Uber was not there.
Okay, okay, bro. So now, what about Taiwanese people, bro? And how are they like Taiwanese people? Are they kind people? Are they reserved people? Are they angry people? Break it down for us, bro.
I'm gonna say they're reserved, pretty reserved people. Um, like I said, they go about their own business. They're taking care of their own business, going out and about. Whether um, in the malls or if you go to a night market, they're out there enjoying life. You see families out there, mom, dad, little kids, out and about. So they're and when they do see you, they're curious because they'll come up to you and say, "Oh, where are you from?" Like, "Oh, I'm from the U.S." And then, "Oh, you know, they'll either try to practice their what English they do know, or they'll test your Mandarin." So, I always had a fun time with being out and about, whether it's at the night market or the temples, because people are just out there doing their own thing.
Awesome, awesome. Um, Now, any sort of investment opportunities there for passport bros? Property, real estate, business that you notice out there, bro?
You know what? While I was there, I never really explored that because, like I said, I was there for business trips. So, I never really explored that option because my sometimes my work schedule, I would have like maybe an 8 hour day, or another day might be like a 12, 14 hour day. So I never really explored that.
Awesome, awesome. Now, so who runs that country of Taiwan? Is it Taiwanese people, or is it Japanese people, or is it Americans? Who runs that country, bro? 'Cause I
I
know
mean,
America
they
is
they
big,
they
bro.
have their own president, Tsai Ing-wen, female president of Taiwan. So they're running it. Taiwanese run it.
Okay, and how big is the Chinese clout there, or the, let's say, American clout there in Taiwan?
I mean, I'm not going to say cloud. I'm going to say they have more of a partnership and respect. Because see, there's no embassy, U.S. embassy in Taiwan. They call it an American institute, and not having an embassy has to do with Big Brother China and all that. So, but there is. Uh, I would say there's a mutual understanding between the United States and Taiwan. That's what I'll say.
Okay, awesome, bro. And so when it comes to accommodation, brother, where did you stay? Was it hotel, Airbnb? How much that cost you? And is the accommodation good out there, bro? And the service?
Yes, like I said, okay, so when I was in Sinchu, I think I was paying like $70 a night for a 4-star hotel. Then they upgraded me to a suite after I complained that the room was too small, and I still got the same price in Sinchu. And then when I was in Taichung, I stayed at the place called, I think it was the Hotel One. That was like a 4-star, and that was like $80 a night. And in Taipei, oh, I stayed at like a local hotel, and that was like a 4-star, and I was like $70 a night.
Awesome, awesome, bro. Awesome. So, Now let's move on to the woman part, brother. Very important. And before I do so, bro, let me just do something real quick, okay? Hold on.
Mhm.
Okay, awesome. But when you say Hinshu, is that Hinchu?
Sinshu, that's yeah, HSINCHU.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. So, brother, right? Let me ask this. Taiwanese woman, okay? Are Taiwanese women checking for brothers?
They will date a brother. I'll tell you that right now. They will date. They'll date a brother because I've been on you know few coffee dates. Um, Now when I was in the office, I don't I don't do that because there's females in the office and everything. And of course, they were curious and everything. I only hung out with them with other office people because my rule is I don't get my bread and honey in the same spot. Bread meaning my paycheck and honey meaning my woman. I don't do that. So I kept
Mm,
that separate. But when I was out and about, whether I was in a coffee shop, or a 7-Eleven or a night market, I made connections in those areas. And basically, you know, I would ask directions and I was genuine because I didn't know where to go. So I either asked directions of like, okay, how do I get a SIM card? And, they would tell me, oh, you go to 7-Eleven and, you know, and they would, they're very helpful as well because I know on my first trip to Taiwan, I was in Hsinchu and I asked a girl in a restaurant, where do I get a SIM card? She's like, oh, you get it at 7-Eleven. I was like, where's the 7-Eleven? She's like, oh, let me take you. It was like 3 blocks away. During our walk, we got to know each other. And then, we started hanging out after that, so I'm going to say they're very approachable, very
interesting.
approachable.
So basically, brother, right? Taiwanese women, we know they are ethnically Chinese, right?
Yes.
They're ethnically Chinese, right?
Yeah, Han Chinese.
So we know for a fact that in China, hard for brother to get women there in China. They don't check for us like that. But you're telling me in Taiwan, it's a whole different, complete story. Taiwanese women, right, of Chinese ethnic descent in Taiwan are checking for brothers.
Yeah, they'll date you. Absolutely.
Why is that, bro?
You-
Why is
you-
that? What did they see in a brother? Why do Taiwanese women why they open towards dating brothers?
their mindset. I mean, they got a totally different mindset. They're open minded. I mean, even at I'm gonna explain this thing. Even at my job, the job that there's people from Singapore, mainland China, Taiwan, South Korea working there, and then you know some of the Taiwanese girls, they would all of a sudden just come up to me, start staring me dead in the eye. I'm like, what's up? What and basically when they start staring you dead in the eye, that's how they show interest in you. So, I'm like, I'm saying, hey, what's up? What's going on? You know, and, and it's just they just have a more open mindset because they're not, how can I say, they're, uh, I mean, Okay, mainland China, I was able to date in mainland China. It was just a little bit more difficult. But in Taiwan, there were more because they're a little bit they're closed minded in mainland China, and in Taiwan they're more open minded. I'll just say that they're more open minded. So they don't. There's. I mean, the only thing that will stop them is maybe the language barrier, because if they don't know a lot of English, that may hinder them. But if they do know some English and then they'll want to practice with you, then that'll get you in.
Interesting. Okay, so Taiwanese women are checking for brothers. That's incredible there. So so you were in Taiwan, bro, right? Did you see Japanese women there, South Korean women there, or were you not able to distinguish between the groups of them?
But I wasn't even paying no attention, man. I mean the truth. I wasn't even paying no attention because I was mainly dealing with Taiwanese. I mean, at work. Then when I got off, I mean, I saw like other Americans. I saw some Brits there. Um, that was about it. A couple Australians, but as far as like South Korean mainlanders, they may have been there, but I wouldn't pay them no mind. So
Okay, interesting. So wow, I think now I'm getting more interested in Taiwan here. I'm liking what I hear here. Um, okay. So, brother, so the thing is, right? Okay, they're dating a brother, but I'm a bit perplexed here because these are ethnic Chinese people, ethnic Chinese women, right? Are they in the same mindset as the liberal woman in the West, right? Because we know liberal women in the West, right, would date a brother because they're liberals, right? It goes
right.
for them. Is that the same mentality they're having in Taiwan, the Taiwanese woman, or am I overthinking things here, bro? Because brother, if she's liberal like a Western woman, right, that means anything goes. I don't want a liberal chick like that. I'd rather pass on that than than date a liberal chick. So are they liberal, right, in the same sense as a Western woman brother in the West, or they would just date a brother because they are attracted to brothers or something else? 'Cause I'm a bit worried
bruh,
here, bro.
bruh, if they were liberal, I wouldn't deal with them. That's facts.
Okay.
They start spouting all that Western liberal nonsense. Okay, get out my face. you know. So their attraction, from my experience, their attraction is genuine, and for them, of course, they do go off that they still have that not as bad as mainland China, the leftover woman thing. Have you heard about about that, right? Once you're past the
Yes.
age of 28 and you're not engaged or married, you're considered a leftover woman. Well, there's still elements of that there. So, you know, they they look for a relationship, and in that relationship they want to get married and start a family.
Okay. So okay, interesting there, bro. Um. Okay. Interesting. So our brothers getting obviously like I don't want to hear that, right? But we're all about the truth here. Is it the leftover woman that is it? Sorry, I don't feel too good here. I apologize, brothers. I apologize. Let me reword my question. Then I go slow in my speaking. Is it the leftover woman in Taiwan that are giving brothers the most play, or is it the high value women that are 20, 21, 22, 19, 24, 25 that are giving brothers play, bro? Or are we confined to dealing with leftover women, brother? And keep it a stack with me, brother. Keep it truthful, bro.
Okay, so the ones that, wow, for me, I hit the whole spectrum. Okay, so basically 25 and up. So I think the oldest was maybe 35. So I was in the 25 to 35 age range. So it just depends. It just depends on who you connect with.
Okay, interesting. Brother, I'm gonna need me a 21-year-old, 20-year-old, 22, 23, 24, bro. I can't do leftover chicks, bro. So, brother, can a brother like me, right? Can an American brother, English brother, American brother, Australian brother, Canadian brother, Western brother, okay? Can we pull the top-notch Taiwanese chicks there, brother? Did you see brothers out there in Taiwan with high-value, good-looking Taiwanese chicks, bro? Please
My coworkers.
break it down for. They were brothers.
Yeah, yeah. My couple of my coworkers who are brothers, um, they went out to Taiwan before me, and they were giving me, they were giving me tips and everything. And I know when I got to Taichung, they called my cell phone number. They're like, "Earl, where you at?" I was like, "Oh, I just got in the hotel, man." Oh, here's this girl number. Talk to her. I was like, "What'd you do with her?" Like, no, 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 this is my girl's friend. Like, how old is she? Oh, she's 22. So you you can connect. You can connect with you know, that range. That age range that you want. You might have to put a little more work in based on, like I say, there may be a little bit of a language barrier. So I believe you can do it because
Okay,
my coworkers were pulling them.
okay. So, are there other races of women there, brother, in Taiwan that also checking for brothers that you noticed?
I didn't notice. I would sometimes I put the blinders on. I say, okay, I'm in this country. This is who I'm looking for. I'm looking for natives. I don't look for. That's how I do sometimes. I just put the blinders on. I'm like, okay, Taiwanese, Taiwanese, Taiwanese. So I mean, I know my hotel in Taichung. There was a couple Russian ladies there. You know, but I ain't paying no mind. I just you know I'm hunting Taiwanese. So yeah.
Okay. No, I like what I'm hearing so far, bro. So let me know about the personalities, brother, of Taiwanese chicks. Like, are they feminine? Are they submissive? Those are two very important things for me, brother. Can we get femininity and can we get submissiveness? Will she allow the man to lead in a relationship? Right? Do we get that from Taiwanese chicks on average, bro?
Yes, you can.
Break it down.
From okay, so from my experience, I mean, very feminine. I mean, basically, when we were going to go out, she would ask me, okay, where we, what do you like? What do you like to eat? Where, you know, basically, she let me lead. Like I would say, okay, let's go to this restaurant over here. She would agree, and we would just go. And then, sometimes when I was at work, I would get a text, and she asked me if I ate lunch yet or how am I doing, you know, just checking in on me like, okay, you're almost like a wife here. You're checking in on, you're checking in on me, see how am I doing and everything. And she also asked, are they treating you well at the hotel? And little things like that. I was like, all right, this is cool. I can deal with, the caring and kindness and looking out for a brother. So yeah.
Okay, brother, are Taiwanese women submissive to a point where so everyone close your eyes and picture this imagination, picture this scenario here, right? Okay, You're an IT bro. You're a passport bro. You have booked your IT consultations with me. You've got the IT mentorship plan with me via the Patreon Platinum tier and the Patreon Bronze tier, right? You're finally in IT, okay? You have a long day at work. You come home, okay? Your wife greets you, takes your blazer off, cool. You kiss her, you hug her, you do whatever you want with her, cool, okay? Then you tell her, hey, babe, can you come upstairs with me? Okay, she's like, okay. She's upstairs with you, brother. Now you go in the bathroom and you tell your Taiwanese wife or girlfriend, you tell her, hey, babe, can you um, bathe me in the bath from head to toe? And after you finish bathing me, can you please moisturize me from head to toe? Would an average Taiwanese chick do that for you, brother?
Bruh, you just described what happened to me.
What? Break it down, bro.
That happened. I'm like, wait a minute, why is he in my brain? Does he? Are you spying on me? What's going? No, I mean, that happened to me in Taichung. That that happened to me in Taichung and Hsinchu, but in Taichung, yeah, she came over and she did what you just said.
What?
I was, and I was like, what are you doing? No, with the moisturizer, she bust out the lotion. I'm like, am I ashy? What's going on? I'm like, I can't be ashy. I just got it. But yeah, she did that.
So,
Yeah.
okay, do you mind? How about we pin it back, brother, like the movie Memento? Have you seen that movie, brother? Memento. You watched it before?
Yes, I did.
Memento. Oh man, classic movie. Right. How about we go back in time like the movie Memento, right? So, um, brother, you telling me, right? She literally bathed you. She got the scrub out and she bathed your back,
Yeah,
stomach. So,
yeah.
brother, did you ask for it or did she just say,
No, I
"Hey"?
didn't, bro. I was surprised. I didn't ask for nothing like that. I
So,
just,
so
I
brother,
just, I just said, "Hey, I'm taking a shower," and she came in and she went in before me, set the water, made sure the water wasn't too hot. I got up in there. She put the soap on. I was like, "Okay, what's going on?" I didn't know what was going on. I was like, "Okay, go ahead and do your thing." So I had asked for it. So you know, that was her. you know, So I would say from based off of my experience, I wasn't expecting it, but I would say also don't. I mean, if you ask, it could happen, but I would. I don't know. I wasn't expecting it overall. I wasn't expecting
Lord,
it.
Lord. So, brother, right? So you said to her, I'm going to take a bath," and then
Mhm.
she went upstairs, right? Set your water, and that was without you asking her, right? She just went. She said, "Okay, let me go upstairs." She set the water for you, the soap there, okay, brother. Without you asking her, she just immediately went upstairs.
Yeah,
Okay. After that, brother, did she get in the bath before you, or were you both, had no clothes on, or what
she
happened
she
there, bro?
well she got in before me, and she made
Oh,
sure the water was right. So
s-
do the field test. Make sure the water is not too hot or too cold or anything. And she asked me, she's like, "Where are you? I thought you were." I was like, "I'm on my way." Don't. I was like, "I'm on my way." So I, got up in there. She started, soaping me up and everything. So, and I didn't even
wow.
ask for it. I was like, because I was like, "Where's
Did,
she going?" You know, I was like, "Okay, whatever." Then she called out to me. I was like, "Okay." And I got up in there. I was like, "Oh, okay." First
did you
time.
shower? Did you shower with her?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were both you had no clothes on, brother. You were both from the bath, and while you were both in the bath, she's just scrubbing you down from head to toe.
Yep.
And after, brother, you got out the bath. She whipped out the moisturizer and she started moisturizing you, bro.
Yep.
What? Hey, IP
Yep.
books flight to Taiwan next week. That's what I need. Oh my god, that's what I need. I need that, man. I need
Um,
that. I need that,
listen,
bro.
I mean, I wasn't expecting it. I mean, that was the first time that ever happened to me. So I know I heard guys in the Philippines get that treatment. I heard guys in the Philippines getting that treatment, but I wasn't expecting that in Taiwan. So, and with
Flipping
her,
heck.
I was like, and after everything, I was like, I was like, I told her, I was like, you know what, I appreciate that. I
DJ Khalid, love you, need
Yep.
that, and I appreciate that. Go on,
I
bro.
was like, I appreciate that. That's
Damn. How did you meet that chick?
at the night market. And like the night markets, that's where at night they have all like the food stalls and little shops and everything. So I was at the night market and I was walking past this one food stall and it was stinky tofu. And there's two things in Asia that I will not eat. That's one is durian. I tried durian in Singapore, never again, and stinky tofu. They both smell like a men's locker room. And I walked past that and I was like, "Woo! What's that smell?" And she was the one that said, "Oh, that's stinky tofu. You want to try?" I was like, "No," and she started cracking up. I like that. If y'all eat that, God bless you, but that's not me. She's like, "Well, what do you want to eat?" I was like, "I want something else that don't smell like that." She's like, "Oh, there's a nice stall over there." I was like, "Why don't you take me over there then?" And then we walked over to the stall, started talking, chatting, hanging out. So, and yeah, that's I found her in the night market.
Wow. So can you cold approach? I know we only have 1 hour. I'm gonna open up the phone lines in 5 minutes, bro, for questions. Can you cold approach in Taiwan, bro? Is that acceptable? Do the women like that,
You
brother? Did
can
you cold approach?
you
Okay.
you can you can cold approach. Yeah, I mean some of them are and some of them may be a little reserved or shy, but you just gotta get them warmed up to you. And some of that shyness may be due to their English not being that good, or they only or English not being good and it can only speak Mandarin. But if they know some English, then you're good.
Okay, this is good intel, bro. So cold approaching is. Oh, were you cold approached at all in Taiwan?
Was I cold approach? I was cold approach a couple times in Taipei. Oh, you
Okay.
know what, bro? My mistake. I was cold approach in a pub by a British woman, and I was like, no.
A white
If
chick.
I'm in the UK, I'll hunt for you, but no, not here. But I was cold
W-
approached by a Taiwanese woman in Taipei. So
was she white British that cold approached you?
yes,
Forget that, bro.
yeah,
Um, but but you were cold approached by a Taiwanese chick. Can you bet on the whole story on where you were cold approached, please?
yes. That was at Starbucks. It was at
Damn.
Starbucks. I was in queue at Starbucks, and I don't know, she bumped into me accidentally. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I was like, "Well," I said, "Nice to meet you. How you doing?" She bumped into me. She said, "I'm sorry, I bumped into you." When she bumped into me, she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I bumped into you." I was like, you know, and she, she introduced herself to me. Her name was, oh gosh, oh, I can only remember a Chinese name. Chinese name is Feng Ya. Oh, her English name is Sarah. Okay, yeah. So she introduced herself to me. You're like, "Oh, I'm Sarah. Are you from the United States?" I was like, "Yeah, how can you tell?" She's like, "Oh, you got the your posture." And when I was traveling to all these places, I sported an afro. Well, I still got an afro, so Yeah. So, and she's like, I can tell you're from the United States, and the way you stand, the way you carry yourself. I was like, yes, I am. USA all the way. And, you know, got her number and we started hanging out. So,
Wow. So she bumped into you purposely or accidentally?
bro, I don't know, but I'm thankful for it.
Damn. Incredible. So I'm gonna open up the phone lines here for brothers. 'Cause we only got 15 minutes left, but you said you only have free for 1 hour, bro. So brothers, we've got 15 more minutes left from the stream. It's gonna be a 1 hour stream. It's busy. If you have to call in, ask questions about Taiwan. If you can't call in, hit your questions in the super chat or PayPal donation. Also, Taiwan is a very rich country, bro. They have a big chip industry, and
Yes,
they are just making big money, bro. TCMC and all that stuff, man. Which is good for them, man. Hopefully, Africa can one day be in a better position than them, man. Come on, Africa, man. Come on, black people, man. Come
I'm
on.
waiting for the continent to get in the semiconductor industry because Europe, US, Asia, and need to get semiconductor manufacturing on the continent. Because if that happens, the continent they'll be rolling in money, and it'll make things a lot better. So
Mm,
yeah,
I'm waiting, bruv, man. Come on, Africa, man. Come on, black people. I'm tired of I'm tired of us being at the bottom, man. Asians are having success. White people are having success. Arabs having success. Chinese having success. Bruv, when is our time, man? And not only Africa, but us here in the UK, us here there in America, us there in Canada, we're doing pretty bad globally, man. And it just really makes me sad and upset every day and just angry as to, why we're doing so bad, man. Like, it's just, it ain't fair, bruv.
we have to unite. My observations, because okay, I lived in Silicon Valley. I lived, Silicon Valley. I lived in San Jose, the Bay Area. And the main thing I notice about these other groups is their sense of community and being willing to work with one another. And that's what we're lacking. That is what is lacking.
You
Because
don't think there's,
when you have that, when you have that sense of community and being able to work with one another and to create, then that's how you become an economic powerhouse.
okay, we got the materials to do it in Africa, man. I mean, you don't think there's any sort of Western interference, bro, and Western people oppressing us, brother,
Oh,
stopping us from achieving our.
absolutely, bro.
Mm,
Look what's going on with Burkina Faso. Breaking away from France and getting rid of the French language.
mm,
I was like, about time. The young brother there, you know, taking charge and making changes for the people. That's what needs
mm,
to be done. They call it a coup or whatever, but hey, if it's for the good of the people, so be it.
mm. I feel you, bro. Burkina Faso names new mining minister. Come on, I'm rooting for Burkina Faso, Niger. I'm rooting for Mali.
Mali, yep,
Come on, man. I'm rooting for y'all, man. We're rooting for y'all, brothers, man. We're rooting for y'all heavy, heavy, bruv.
yeah, yeah, and then basically the whole continent needs to break away from the West,
Mm,
in my opinion. They where is it? DR Congo. They're mining for all the basically batteries. The cobalt and all those materials. And I don't know if you've seen pictures of the mining operation. It's horrific.
mm,
I mean, people dying there, and just to service rechargeable batteries for our cell phones, EVs, and everything else. And they, if I was there, I the West or any other country would want those materials. I would jack the price up so bad. I would charge
absolutely.
them 1,000 times more than what it is. and use that money to make infrastructure, make life better for the people. That's just me.
Facts, absolute facts, man. Let's stay positive and hope for the best for Africa and Black people worldwide. All right, brothers, call in. We've got 10 more minutes. Okay, so that's your time to call in if you have any questions, in regards to this particular topic. So let me ask this, bro. Now, where are the best spots in Taiwan? Best cities or even best, places within cities, maybe bars, maybe clubs, maybe library, maybe parks to meet Taiwanese women, bro.
I'm For me, I mean, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh when I say 7-Eleven, but it's true.
Break it down, bro.
So, I mean, okay, so 7-Eleven outside of the United States is awesome because, like in Taiwan, you can get your SIM card there. Um, you can get bus passes. You get the bus pass there or the transportation card. You get the rechargeable transportation card. You can get that there. You can get basically almost like a full meal
Flip.
there. And everybody goes there. Okay, and 7-Eleven, so you can. I met people at 7-Eleven. I met people at the night market. Night market, everybody's out there. Everybody's out and about. You got families, single people, whatever. Everybody's out and about. Um, like in Taipei, if you go to Taipei 101, which is like the tallest building in Taipei, that's like a tourist attraction. That building and then like the surrounding buildings there, you can meet people. Um, I don't I don't trust club women just from experience. So that's why I don't cast my net in the club too much. I mean, go there. I mean, to me, that's any club. I mean, like I said, I go to like either jazz or house, you know jazz or piano bars or house, house music. I just don't, because I wanted to be, I wanted I want the connection to be genuine. So for those places, I feel that you won't get a genuine connection. So I just go other places. Um, 7-Eleven, night market, um, sometimes shopping malls as well. I made some good connections there too. So those are spots I go to.
Awesome, bro. Would you say Taiwanese women are wifey, brother, and they have a low body count?
Okay, so the ones that I dealt with, they they had low body counts, but they had okay. So they say, you know, I know a few of them were engaged, and somehow the engagement was broke off, and the guy, it was a local Taiwanese guy. In those both cases, the guy went to the U.S. for further education, and then he hooked up with someone here in the U.S. and he broke it off.
Mm.
So those two cases. Um, they're all the ones that I dealt with, except for one. I remember she had. I'm calling it high. She had 5 boyfriends. She had five.
Mm.
Yeah, she had 5 boyfriends. The other ones were like two two boyfriends, 2 or 3,
Mm.
and highest one was 5.
How old was she?
She was 29.
That's high, bro. Fuck.
Yeah,
Flipping heck.
yeah,
Sorry, say my language. That's
yeah,
high.
yeah,
Flipping heck.
yeah. I was like, wait a minute, you're 29, and I was like, okay, yeah, just yeah. Yeah.
So, so finding a virgin there, brother. Uh, 20-year-old virgin, 21-year-old virgin, impossible in Taiwan.
You know what? Honestly, it's going to be a challenge.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that it's going to be a challenge. Except, and those are the ones I didn't deal with. my co- so my colleagues in the office, because in the office, it's basically it wasn't a normal cubicle. It was like basically a square, and then each computer station was in each corner of the square. And when I went there, three ladies had their own corners. They're like 21, 22 years old, you know, right out of university. And I was in the other corner. And I finally, I finally got to talk to them, see what was up with them. And like two of them never had boyfriends, but one had a boyfriend.
Hmm.
And, and they basically told me that, yeah, because basically they just focus on studies, and they basically didn't have time to date because one was she was economics finance, and then the other one was she was a chemical engineer. So, you know, and I guess their parents just like study with those two. No time for boyfriends while you're in college. So, but those two were the rare ones, I'll say.
Okay. Okay, bro. Bro, I'm looking for my comments in the chat, right? And someone said that the rainbow people are growing heavily there. What? What's going on there? Is that what you saw there, bro? Or very
When
small
I
number of
was
people?
without see, I was there before any of that started. They started because see, they when did
Try and code it, yeah? Try and
they
code it,
did
please.
they did the same sex marriage thing. They allowed the same sex marriage in Taiwan. Um,
But when you were there, bro, you didn't see all that
no,
stuff, rainbow
no,
stuff.
I was there before they allowed same sex marriage. So, but now, yeah, they now that they have the same sex marriage, then yeah, it's there.
Flipping heck, man. In Taiwan, in Asia. Huh.
And I
Is
think
that
that's the only country that actually, yeah, the only country in Asia that actually has that law.
is that because of the Americans, the American stuff, right? American influence, or America told them to do it? Because we know America has a lot of power in Taiwan.
I they had some influence over that. Yes.
This is what I'm talking about, man. Always America, always the West. You see why, brothers, you know? All right. Wow. Um, Border 390. Do you want to call in Border 390, bro? Do you want to call in, bro? Um, so last question for you, bro, before you go. L. Are Taiwanese women wifeable?
Yes.
Tell us why.
Okay, so two of my coworkers, no, not two, like four of them, my female coworkers, they got married. They got married. One just got married this year, and she got married January this year. Just had a son last month. So yeah, she's married, and then the other ones that got married a few years ago. So they're looking to. I mean, the ones that I knew, and were with, they were looking to get married.
Okay. This is good. This is good, bro. All right, Al. We agreed on 1 hour, brother. Do you have any closing statements, bro?
Yeah, go to Taiwan, explore, have fun, and date. From my experience, dating and connecting wasn't that difficult. So learn some Mandarin. It'll help out. Even basic Mandarin will help out as well. So yeah, just go out there, explore, have fun.
Awesome, bro. Thank you for your time, Mr. L. Obviously,
Yes,
brother, we'll obviously have future streams of you next year, bro. We got another country or two planned, but won't give it away yet, brothers. I appreciate you, L, for your time, bro. Have a
no
great day
problem.
ahead, wherever you are, brother, and we shall speak soon.
All right, peace. Peace.
Peace out, bro. Thank you. All right, brothers. If you've been to Taiwan, you want to call in and chime in on your experience there, now's the time. Well, that's going to end the live stream. I would say if you can't call in, send me a DM on Instagram and I'll get back to you. Let's do a stream on Taiwan. Let's intel what's going on out there. But it appears that, Taiwanese chicks are checking for brothers. It appears that Taiwanese chicks are checking for brothers. Okay? Which is awesome. Awesome. Okie dokie. So, let me check the PayPal for any donations. If not, I'm gonna give you a couple more minutes for you to call in. If not, if no one calls in, I'm gonna end the stream early. Flipping heck. Give me a sec, yeah? Mr. Conrad Grant, do you want to call in, bro, and speak on that, brother? Do you want to call in on that and speak about that, Conrad Grant, and speak about your new Colombian dime? That'd be great, bro. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all brothers a couple more minutes. Let me check the PayPal. Oh my goodness, flipping heck. I'm shattered, man. Brothers, make sure you watch the clips I dropped, man. The clips of me and Theo reacting to Modern Woman, man. You know, watch it, brothers. Like it, comment, because according to the analytics, that's what you guys watch all day. So support the clips I put on, man. Y'all be watching, RP dudes all day, every day. I can see it in my analytics. So I'm giving y'all what y'all want. Me and Theo giving you classics. So, I'm not too sure why the views are always low. I don't get it. Oh, fucking hell, man. Oh, fuck's sake. Alright, save my language there, man. Fucking hell, bruv. Alright. Sorry for swearing there, brothers. Apologies. Oh, that is. Alright, hold on, brothers. Yeah, give me a second. It's not working, man. Come on. Should be working. F you mean, man? log me into the platform. Call in, yeah, brothers, call in. Flipping heck. All right, cool. Okay. No callers. Taiwan has time. Oh, wow. Okay, what's going on here? Taiwan has very few brothers there, so women there will idolize you. Is that so, Black Jade Journal? But one word of caution: uh, Taiwan English teaching industry has recruits of a lot of BWs. The hyenas are there. Black Jade, do you want to call in and speak on that, bro? Have you been to Taiwan yourself, brother? Black Jade Journal, you been there yourself, bro? You been there, brother? Let me know, bro. You been to Taiwan yourself? Or was that intel you've heard, bro? Let me know, bro. Uh, do it through Facebook, Conrad Grant. But Black Jade Journal, let me know more about Taiwan, bro, please. All right, I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes. I'm gonna end the stream, man. If no one's gonna call in. Kadra K, how'd you know that, bro? All right, 1 more minute. I'm gonna end the stream. Kadra K, if you can't call in, send me a DM on IG, bro. Let's continue our convo, yeah? I need to know more about Taiwan. I think there could be untapped gold in Taiwan. That's a very interesting comment there. Let me read it again. Let me see. Taiwan has very few brothers there, so chicks there will idolize you. But one word of caution: a lot of BWs there, hyenas are there. Okay. Interesting. Calling link is here, man. Flipping heck. Call in, man. Call in. If you have any intel about Taiwan, I'm gonna give you our 5 minutes. 5 more minutes, okay? So, great week so far, brothers. Please support the channel, super chats, PayPal, join the Patreon, cop the merch, like the video, share the content around. As you can hear my voice, I am not feeling too good. So please support any way you can. What's it called? The year is almost over. What streams do I have left? Let me check my calendar. The IP check his calendar. So I have, okay, interesting. Yep, it's Christmas week next week. Won't be too much streams next week. It's Christmas week, so gotta be with the fam, huh? Gotta be with the fam. Gotta be with the fam. Let me see over here. Okay. What type of content do you want to see on the channel? Codger K, do you want to turn the camera on in the background so I know you're not a troll and you are a brother? You can turn it off after. Just turn it on in the background. Flip the camera on, bro, so I know you're not a troll. Security reasons. Teach me, George. Can you turn the camera on in the background, please? So I know you're not a troll. Yeah, you're confirmed. You're definitely not a troll. Turn the camera off. Awesome. Let me bring in Teach Me George in the background. What's going on, Teach Me George?
Hey, nothing much, man. Another beautiful day here in the Philippines. It's about, it's going on 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm on my way up to a nice, beautiful mall with this garden. How do you say garden Starbucks? It's like a Starbucks, and it's like a little, it looks like a pond that's surrounded. It's all glass. It's really beautiful. And I just want to say one quick thing. One thing I love about going overseas, especially to Asia, is even the Starbucks are next level. You know, Starbucks in the U.S. is almost like like Subway or McDonald's. It's just very, the architecture is very utilitarian. But when you go to Asia, they got some that look like UFOs, all glass, 360 degrees, beautiful views at parks. Have you ever been to any Starbucks in Japan?
Oh, amazing. Yep.
Yeah,
Incredible.
yeah. How is it like in the UK? Are the Starbucks there like America, or is it more like in Asia?
More like in America, bro.
Oh man,
Because
yeah.
UK is just behind in terms of everything, bro. Quality of
Yes.
life, everything, bro.
Yeah. Hey, brother. Do you mind if I jump on a good topic for you, and you can just cut me off if I'm going off? But I just wanted to say something about my life in my pedestrian life in America, and especially San Francisco versus here in the Philippines. Let me give you an example. If I go to the Trader Joe's or the Whole Foods, right, or the Starbucks or whatever cafe, a lot of the baristas, you have all different types. People that don't look like they're happy with their lives. They're kind of, you know what I'm talking about. The
Yeah.
customer service It varies. It just depends on what time of the month it is for some people. I mean, I'm just going to give it, and it doesn't make a difference if they're male or female. But if I go to a grocery store in the Philippines, all of the cashiers are under 30, female, feminine. Mostly, I would say about 70, 75% are what we would say fit, very fit, feminine looking. And they're all college educated. They all have college degrees. So, my brother, if you're a local Filipina and you want to work at one of the grocery stores, you have to have a college degree.
Wow. So, brother, we're gonna do a Philippine
Mhm.
stream. I'm gonna get back to your chapter. So I've not been feeling too good in a couple of days. I've been sleeping quite a lot. Response to you. We're gonna set up a stream for next year, bro. Okay, George.
Okay,
Let me bring
absolutely.
in. Have you been to Taiwan before?
No, but I have dated some Taiwanese girls in San Francisco, and I do plan to go maybe in the next couple of weeks, head out to visit Taiwan.
Okay. So before you do so, bro, um, I'm gonna need you to what's it called? Um, I'm gonna need you to what's it called? Hold
Mhm.
that thought there. I want to know more about your experience with Taiwanese women. Let me bring in Mr. Kodra K in the background. What's going on,
Absolutely.
Kodra K? How you doing, bro?
Hey man, hi.
Can you hear me,
Hey,
bro?
yo, what's up? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, bro. You good?
Great. I'm calling from London, the UK. I've
Awesome.
never been
Lovely
to
UK, brother.
Taiwan, but don't mind joining the conversation.
Awesome, bro. You in IT as well, right?
Yeah, I'm actually in many things. In programming, I'm in project management, agile, in tech, delivering of products, and many things. Actually, come. My original background is architecture and architectural engineering, but I sort of like derailed a little bit, because I found IT more interesting and engaging, and also not only that, but also like financially, business-wise, beneficial, basically. So
And
that's
and you were in Dubai, right? Or Middle East?
no,
Am I thinking?
I wish actually I wish it was in Qatar, but I wish in the future, hopefully, I will move to Middle East. But I would love to go to Asia as well, Japan. Uh, in the chat, I was talking about one of the girls that I was talking with in the UK, hot mix, and she was talking about how we can go to Japan, and I said,
How
yeah,
did you meet that?
well,
How
hmm?
did you meet that? How did you meet that the woman you're currently dealing with?
She's crazy, man, crazy. I blocked her several times, but she keeps coming back. I eventually gave in. I said, okay, fine. So we started like we met up and had conversations, and yeah, and we went on a long chat about going to different countries and stuff like
Sorry,
that.
bro. Sorry. Did you cold approach her or did she cold approach
No,
you? How did you
I
meet her?
didn't know.
Sorry, brother.
I've known her
Was it
basically.
for a friend?
No, was just yeah, actually was just visiting a place, if a friend flat, if a friend's flat, and I met her there. And we got to know each other as not personal or personal level, but uh, she uh, she don't know, to be honest. She's a bit confusing, but she's very crazy, very crazy. As in, when I say crazy, it's like she's always hyper. Um, um, our level of like intellect is not on the same. We're not on the same level intellectually. Obviously, I'm more intelligent, but she is. I Probably that's why she likes me. I don't know, but I don't know at the same time whether she likes me, because she's like, it's hard to understand her, but she can't. She keeps coming back to me. I don't know what she wants. She lives in the UK, Italian and mixed. Can you hear me? Oh man, can you hear me?
Apologies. Sorry, bro. Teach me,
Yeah.
George. The Taiwanese woman, bro, that you met in San Francisco, bro. How did you meet them, bro? And can you confirm, teach me, George, that Taiwanese women are overall checking for brothers? Okay, I don't know what's going on today. All right, so brother, So let me ask
Are
this
you
right.
having connection problems?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
So, how did you meet? Let me bring you in back in. Teach me, George. How did you meet the Malian chick? Was it through a friend?
For me?
Yes.
No, actually, yeah. No, not for a friend, basically. He didn't introduce me to her, but I went there and we were just like hanging around, and that's how I met her. Just having a conversation, casual conversation. But it's
Where did you meet her?
like
Sorry, I missed it. Did you meet her in a party?
we just, yeah, party. But basically, like, she's that type of girl that we all talk about, that we all like dissent, that, like Western women, no wifey material type of girl. And you talk to her about marriage and stuff like that. She's like, I'm never gonna get married.
Okay.
But she's that type of woman, the one that falls in that category that we dissent, that we don't like. We're talking about women running away from women like that. That's the type of woman she is.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
hold on, keep that thought there, Quadra K. Sorry. Teach me, George. So brother, break down the Taiwanese woman that you dated in San Francisco. Would you say
Right.
overall Taiwanese women check for brothers? Or were they just a rare special few there? Break it down for us, bro.
Well, I the Taiwanese the first Taiwanese woman that I dated was I had placed an ad. I don't remember if it was like some language exchange website or Craigslist, and I was just looking for like English, Chinese, what do you call it, language exchange.
Hmm.
And we met a few times, and then it just kind of evolved to dating. You know what I mean? We're meeting at cafes, we're studying together very closely, and I'm making her laugh, and we're just having such a good time. So if we'd scheduled, let's say, 1 hour, and we'd end up, after that hour, still wanting to hang out, and then maybe we go to a park or end up going out to dinner. So we just ended up, and then she'd come up to my job to meet me at my office after work, and then it's a very beautiful view from my office, and most people were gone home. My office was kind of isolated, you know what I mean? And we ended up, making out and just ended up dating after that. So that was the first one. And the second one was a cold approach. She was with her friend at the bus stop. Now, this is in San Francisco, so most people don't use cars. We get around the city using the cable car or the bus or the BART. But um, I just saw her, man. I just thought she was so beautiful. And so I don't even remember the pickup line, but, I just started joking with her and her friends. And we ended up exchanging numbers. And I invited her over to my house. And, we had dinner, watched a movie, it just kind of we ended up in a relationship. So that's the two times and that it happened in San Francisco. And I was never specifically checking for Taiwanese women to date because my experience has mostly been in Japanese, so I felt more comfortable talking to Japanese. And actually, I had a perception that they were not checking for brothers, that they did not like brothers, that they were racist. And the person that told me that was one of my coworkers when I was working in Detroit, white dude. And I wasn't even talking to him about dating or nothing. He had worked in Taiwan, and I was just asking him questions about, um, like what's the business climate like in Taiwan? How is it like working with Taiwanese people? What's the difference between the way they speak Chinese and China? Then he just starts bringing up race. You know how white people are. They're kind of
Mm.
gatekeeping, and he's trying to discourage her. But he said, "Oh, if you go over there, you're not going to make any friends. They're not going to like you. They're kind of racist, you know." But everything that I have experienced with, I would say about 80% of the time with Taiwanese people is the opposite of what he was trying to tell me.
Can I say
Wow.
something about that? I
Of
I
course.
went, I was doing a master's at university in Brighton, right? And I
Hmm.
met two Taiwanese girls, and actually, in line with what you're saying, they all like seem very like they friendly, approachable,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah,
I agree, brother.
and I don't really think that they are racist. Actually, most of them were curious to get to know who I am, to get to know me as a black guy, black British guy.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. And if you carry yourself well, you know, you I think that goes a long way. Like I think I said before, a lot of people are just neutral. They're not really. It's like they never imagine ever dating a black guy, but it's not because they're racist. It's just they don't have access. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's not in the media. And a lot of them not just don't even watch. There's a lot of them, not just the stereotypes from American media. A lot of them don't even watch American media anymore. They're watching K dramas. They're watching their own media. So you're just invisible. It's just like my brother. You live in the UK. You're exposed to a lot of South Asians everywhere, every day.
Mm.
But in the US, me growing up, I never imagined dating a South Asian woman because I never saw them. You know what I mean? I never see them on TV. I never see them in my neighborhood. So it's not like you know what I mean? It's like I'm neutral. They got to show me how good they are or how bad they are for me to make up my mind. So I would say a lot of these girls have not yet made up their mind about us. So there's an opportunity if you want to date.
Fantastic. All right, I got to end the stream, brothers. I'm not feeling too well, but it's been a pleasure having both Kodra K and Teach Me George. Thank you, brothers. Let's keep in touch, Kodra K, and I'll be in touch with you very soon as well. Teach Me George, appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna have to drop you two off, but we'll speak soon. Okay, Teach Me George.
Absolutely, brother.
Thank you, bro. Peace out, bro. All
Peace
right,
out.
brothers. Been a pleasure doing this live stream. Shout out to our guests for coming on here and dropping some intel for the brothers. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all you brothers. Of course, there'll be more streams before the year ends, but just wanted to put it out there, you know, etc. etc. So, pardon me. Have a great week ahead. Okay. Have a great week ahead, brothers. Stay strong. You know, be positive. You know, be strong. Believe in yourself. Get your goals done. Get your objective achieved. Y'all can do it, man. Y'all can do it. I'm International Passport. It's been a pleasure. Okay. And I will see you brothers on the next video. Peace out. Thank you very much. Salute.